It is really sad that the show didn't show more of me and Rachel's friendship. We were very close. She kind of took me in as like a little sister. She was very protective of me. We were always there for each other.
Hey guys, it is Ashley I, and today we're adding a tea to that because we are spilling some tea with legitimately the most famous Bachelor, Bachelorette contestant that has never actually been the lead. Wait, Corinne, was there ever talk about you being the Bachelorette?
A little bit, but not really.
Okay.
But a little bit.
But like not really, because they basically decided that Rachel was gonna be the Bachelorette really early on, right? We usually drink tea here on Ashley's Spillin' the Tea Time, but since we have Corinne with us, we're gonna bring out the champagne. Corinne.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna get you a little loose right now. How high's your tolerance?
Like half a bottle.
Half a bottle. Okay, that's respectable. We also have one more other surprise.
Oh.
Since it's Corinne here. We have a champagne flute of corn.
I'm really happy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Can I put
right?
some in here?
Will you drink it still?
Yeah, I love corn. I am corn.
Fantastic. Cheers. It's so cute.
Side note, I'm coming out with a shirt. I got in trouble by Coachella for making a Cornchella shirt.
Oh, you
So I'm turning that shirt, because it was a really cool shirt. It was like one of my best sellers. I'm turning it into a Corntini shirt.
That's good.
And my promo for it is I'm going to make a drink called Corntini. So I'm trying to think of ideas. I'm shooting it next week, and I'm trying to think of ideas to like come up with a corn drink.
Well, this is what you got.
I know,
yes.
I love it.
Okay, cool.
Honestly, corn is really good in the champagne.
Like
How do you say
a
that?
boba. It's like a
I love that you said like a boba. You said it so
What are you most tired of being asked? Because you've been doing interviews since January. Are you tired of the question, is it real? Because for me, I get that all the time. People say, is it real? And I'm like, well, all my feelings were 100% real. Do you agree with that?
100%. It's real. It's real. I mean, for me, it was 100% real. For other girls, I don't think they take it in a authentically real way. Is authentically a word?
Yes.
In a real way, and that's their thing. But for me, it was very real.
Okay. You had those real feelings. You told Nick that you love him, though. In hindsight, did you think that you still think that you were in love with him?
In hindsight, I feel like, yes, being in the situation, it's very emotional, very draining. You don't know really right from wrong because you're just in this bubble. But I cared really, really deeply about him, and I feel like it really was getting there. And I feel like my hometown date with him really just locked everything in for me that I was feeling for him. So, yeah, at the time, it was really, really strong feelings for him.
Do you think that if you had spent, say, 8 weeks, you weren't there for 8 weeks, you were there for like 6.5, say you were there in real life with Nick in 6.5 weeks, do you think your feelings would have been different?
I feel like a lot of things would have been really different if it was real life. Well, I mean, it is real life, but like not shown on a TV show and not him dating other women. I feel like we both would have been there.
Okay. How did you get over it? Like a regular breakup?
It was weird.
Okay.
Because always was a part of me knowing he's dating other women. So you just have to be aware of that. And I was. But when I had left, it really hit me like, wow, I'm like not dating Nick anymore. Like that's it. Like my chance is just done. Normally in real life, you have like that, like you can text later on and be like, babe, let's talk.
That's
you know what I mean?
the biggest difference for me is that
like it was just done.
On the show, when it's over, it's over.
I would like
weird
see
for how
pictures
long?
of him and, you know, see images, and like for a while I was like, oh God, like airing is starting, and like, you know, I wasn't even like thinking much of it, and then like fans just blew up, and I was kind of just like using that as a way to get over it, like leaning on my fans and leaning on like honestly how popular I was getting.
So you're saying that you actually felt feelings months afterward.
It was really hard for me.
Wow.
It was really hard for me. I still have the picture that my mom like snuck of us on our hometown date. Like we were hugging, and my mom like took a picture of us, and I have it, and I still looked at it after, and I was like, it's weird.
How did you feel the first couple episodes when you were getting the real villain at it?
What do you mean, like when people were painting me as a villain?
Okay, yes. So I think that throughout the season, you became so lovable and that everybody loved you. But the first couple episodes, people just straight didn't like you. Mm-hmm. And did the producers tell you, don't worry, it's going to get better, it's going to get better?
Yeah.
Okay.
They did. And I was just like, I was so depressed. I was like, I just don't see how this could get better. Like, I didn't even know. I'm like, all you guys are showing is me. It's the Corinne show. Like, what are you guys doing? Mm-hmm. And I was really upset. And I was getting so much hate, and it was so hard, and I was freaking out. And then I didn't even leave my house. I was freaking out. And slowly but surely, it just got better. Like, the hate went away, and it started turning into love. I mean, even when I was getting hated on, I was trending on Twitter.
Right. So that made you feel okay.
I mean, my uncle was like, well, you're trending on Twitter. I'm like, yeah, but everybody hates me.
Yeah.
But, like, the thing is that I was never mean to anyone. I really wasn't.
Yeah.
And I feel like the word villain is so unfair to call me because villains are mean to people. And I wasn't. I was just doing my own thing, and people didn't like it.
You were never, ever a villain.
It was, like, really rough for a little bit.
Okay. Like, 3 weeks.
That was when my mom went on TMZ and was like, the show is fake. She was trying to protect me. I mean, she regrets that she said that. A, it's not true. And B, like, she was just freaking out that people were calling her house phone. Like,
yeah. That's so scary.
Screaming random things about me.
That's awful. Who gave you that term? Like, who told you that you had a platinum regime?
I mean, it's just something you know when you have it. I was actually peeing with Alexis in the bathroom, and she was, like, staring at me, and she's like, you were not lying? You were telling the truth? Your vagina is platinum.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, well, thank you for looking, but that's weird, but thank you.
Do you shave, wax?
She's lasered.
You're lasered.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with
She's
that.
lasered. We're referring to her down there.
Yeah. Yeah, but it has nothing to do with that. It's just all about the shape.
Okay, I understand that. Who gave you the line about Abraham Lincoln and Michael Jordan both being nap aficionados? That come out of your own Corinne brain?
Yeah, it's just a Corinne brainism. It's a Corinneism.
Okay.
Corinneism.
How many lines were you given from producers, your famous lines, and how many did you come up with on your own?
I mean, producers don't really give you lines.
I got lines.
You did?
Yeah.
No, producers don't really give me lines. They kind of just would talk to me, and then I'd, like, feed off of their talking, and I'd say the weirdest things ever, and I'm like, there it is.
Tell us about how Nanny Raquel is doing since she's now super famous.
Raquel has no clue. Literally no idea. She's just living life, you know.
Doing the same old thing.
Chilling.
She's at the house.
Chilling. At the house, chilling.
So she has her own room at the house.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, she doesn't? She doesn't live with you?
No.
Oh.
She's just there every day.
Okay.
Well, she has a husband. She's happily married.
Oh, good. What a sweetness.
Oh, my God. It's the cutest thing ever. And sometimes he'll, like, come over and fix things for us because he's, like, a handyman. So it's, like, really cute.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay, actually, the deep part of the whole Nanny Raquel thing is that she helped you through your mom's battle with ovarian cancer.
Yeah, she did.
That is something that was totally overlooked on the show, and I think that's a huge deal.
That's why I was so sensitive about her because I would never jump to a conclusion like that about someone and blow it up into such a proportion that's, like, outrageous like that. Mm-hmm. Like, give me a chance to explain if you think the word nanny is so weird. Like, ask me about it. Don't make assumptions about it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Raquel had told me when I was dealing with this, like, Corinne, you know, if something happened to your mom, like, I will be your mom. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So she's, like, amazing, and I love her, and everyone was really mean about it.
Was there anything that you feel comfortable talking about right now that was shown on TV completely differently than it was in real life?
I will say that when I went to Nick's hotel room, it was put out there way different than it had went down.
That is a good way of wording it. What is the biggest misconception people have about you?
People think I'm like this, like, snotty bitch, but I'm really not at all. I'm like more like Disney Channel lady than like snotty bitch lady.
You're not bitchy at all. I think you're super warm and very easy to talk to.
Thank you.
And that's a big compliment.
This is so good. It's like candy. Oh my God.
You've recently talked about how you spent $42,000 on your credit card one month.
Yeah.
What in the world were you spending on?
Okay, so this was at a point where I didn't understand the meaning of a credit card.
Okay, how old were you?
I was given a credit card at 17, and it was at the time where my mom was sick.
Oh, okay.
And I had this card. I didn't really have parental guidance, and I literally bought a bow. No big deal. I bought a bow. I bought things for my apartment.
Wait, I'm sorry. That just
moving
breezed over my head. You bought a boat.
I bought a little boat.
Do you still have the boat? Did your dad make you return it? It was your dad's credit card, right? Your parents'
It was my
credit
dad's
card.
credit card. He made me get a job at Abercrombie and Fitch. It was like, okay, that's a little much, Corinne.
But was he just that's a little much, Corinne, or did he have a full-on scream match with
No,
you?
no. He didn't scream. I'll never forget it.
Your
He
daddy's
just opened
a
the
sweet
door
one.
to my room. He's like, Corinne. I'm like, what is that? I don't understand. Oh my gosh. I really didn't get it. Had no idea. I did not understand this. It was a very good learning lesson. But he was like, yeah, that's a little much. Go to the mall and get a job. Because you need to learn the lesson of $1. That only lasted about 3 weeks.
Okay, so you had
But it was fine. But it never happened again. It never happened again. I swear. I learned my lesson.
So wait, you had the boat. Did your dad make you return it?
Yeah, I think he actually sold it.
Okay.
I bought a boat and he sold it.
Did he use it for a while?
No, he just sold it to his friend.
You're close to Rachel. I loved your dynamic in the house. It seems kind of like big sister, little sister.
Yep, exactly.
You guys are how many years apart? 6? Yeah.
I'm 25, she's 31.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. You saw her last night.
I did.
It was the first time you've seen her since she got back from shooting The Bachelorette.
I'm the first one she saw.
So you guys are really tight.
We're
This
really
is a
tight.
genuine thing. Okay, so tell me about your relationship, and then just tell me whether or not she told you any little snippets that you can reveal. If she's happy and blah blah blah.
She's happy.
Okay.
She didn't have to tell me that. You could see it all over her face.
Okay.
It was only her first day of being back. We made sure to get dinner. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, her first day being back in LA, or
No,
being back from just filming?
Being back from filming and in LA. She
Wow.
came from filming to LA.
Whoa, okay.
We grabbed dinner. She's ecstatic. I'm so happy for her.
Oh, good.
Yeah, seeing her was just such a liberating thing, honestly.
Good, okay. Well, I'm glad that it seems to have maybe worked out for her, that she's in a good place.
Very happy for her.
From the bits and pieces that I saw on The Bachelor, it seemed like you and Rachel were actually some of the closest girls in the house, but we didn't get to see nearly enough of it. So can you tell me about your relationship and your kind of dynamic?
It is really sad that the show didn't show more of me and Rachel's friendship. We were very close. She kind of took me in as a little sister. She was very protective of me. We were always there for each other. Advice, whenever we needed it, went both ways. Very close.
Okay, so if you had 3 words to describe her, how would you describe her?
Strong, intelligent, wonderful.
Oh, you guys, this is so cute.
I love Rachel.
The premiere episode, you were in it. You were giving Rachel advice before she even met all her guys, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of advice did you give?
So I really wanted to stress to her not to stress out.
Okay.
Don't stress out. She feels the need to be boss sometimes. Let the guy take control. Because you might miss out on something if you don't.
Yeah. All right, now we have some games to play with you.
Oh gosh.
Yay! Are you guys ready for games? Okay, we're gonna play Would You Rather first.
Oh god.
Do you hate Would You Rather?
No, I'm fine. I'm just scared of it, but it's fine.
You're scared. They're really easy.
Oh,
All right.
fine.
No.
It's a good one.
Okay, would you rather a day without a nap or a day without champagne?
A day without champagne.
Do you take a nap every day?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I
so does
nap
my
today.
sister.
Even if it's 20 minutes, I'm napping.
Okay. Would you rather be stranded on a desert island with Taylor, or would you just rather have a golden vagine? You'd have to downgrade.
I'll have a golden vagine.
Okay.
I'd rather have a plastic vagine than spending time on an island with Taylor.
Okay,
Ever.
wow. That's really bad. Taylor must be awful. Very important question. Would you prefer cheesy pasta or sushi?
Don't do that. But
Do they
it's
go
not
together?
called cheesy pasta.
What is
Called
it?
cheese pasta.
Oh, it's cheese pasta. What a
I
bad joke.
hate when people do that. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it really is something that bothers me. But
Cheese pasta, because how is it made? I know you're tired of saying it, but it's made with just macaroni, soft macaroni that's been boiled for a long time.
Like a really long time. Like extra fluffed.
Yeah.
Extra fluffed.
And then just cheese
and
melted
then
on
just
top of it.
Cheese and it just makes
But it's not macaroni and cheese.
No.
Okay, it's actually like solid
Macaroni and
sprinkles.
cheese is more liquidy. Cheese pasta is more like pasta and cheese.
And now you know. All right. Last round of games, last round of questions. We're gonna get deep, dirty, and maybe mean. Word association. Only one word or small phrase per person. Be as honest as you can.
Okay, are you gonna give me a word and I have to say a word?
I'm gonna give you a person's name and you're gonna give
here we go.
an adjective to describe them.
I'm just gonna say what comes to mind, okay?
Okay.
There's no helping this. I'm sorry in advance.
I
Go.
feel like this is the final rose. I feel like
Go.
Chris Harrison. Okay. Vanessa.
Poop. Oh my god, that really was the first one that came to mind. It just like flew out. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Taylor.
Ew.
Alexis.
Funny.
Rachel.
Weave.
Oh, weave. Chris Harrison.
Robot.
Doesn't he float into the rose ceremony? Doesn't he float into every room?
He's a floater.
You don't hear him. He's like,
Hello.
ladies.
Yeah.
I'm here. Alon Gale.
Hair.
Raven Gates.
Hair.
And Corinne, you just gave us the best interview of all time.
I know.
Click left to watch Corinne and some other Bachelor contestants totally fail at a love-inspired spelling bee. Or click right to see Ashley I sit down and chat with Bachelor Nation's #1 villain, Chad Johnson.